Welcome back, guys, to Savvy Charmed Life. If you're new here, I'm Tracy. I am so glad you found my channel. And today we're going to be doing my April monthly setup in my B6 Stalogy.
I yawn at the display, third meeting of the day. But I can hear raindrops that dancing on the...
Okay guys, so let's get started. Okay, so I did want to quickly give y'all a little flip of what I did to update the beginner pages in my Stalogy. Y'all did see hopefully my setup for this, but I did make a couple of updates to improve upon what I initially did. For now, instead of using the sparkly cover that I got, I did just put my jelly cover from Salty Katie. I remembered I had a jelly cover in the B6 size. I just attached this myself ages ago, but it's just a Erin Condren stick-on pen wipe. I also have a stick-on from Sweet Kawaii Design pocket here that I could use for die cuts. As you saw already, I do have my 2023 sticker and my Tracy sticker from Shine Sticker Co. Here, of course, is my dashboard. Like I said, I will link below the setup. I'm just giving you a quick flip of the beginner pages if you didn't see it. This is another stick-on pocket. I'm pretty sure from Sweet Kawaii Design. It has my mint little planner card and my April month die cuts from Shine Sticker Co. My quote, "Only in the darkness can you see the stars," from Martin Luther King Jr. Simply Gilded acetate nameplate with my capital sheet designs, personalized sticker. If you saw my setup, you saw that I inserted the month at a glance with this sideways thing, but I ended up kind of doubling it up. I ended up doing it more than one way. I ended up printing a smaller version of the full year calendar onto a piece of vellum and inserted it. I do want to add some starry kind of stickers to this. I just haven't done that yet, but I did tip in just a vellum of the year's calendar, and then I took another a slightly bigger version of this that I realized I'd already printed and cut them out and pasted them on for just April, May, June, July, August, and September. And that is my future log, my goals page with my watercolor page and Make Your Own Magic, which is also from Shine Sticker Co. And then on the back of my watercolor page, I did add this washi tape art work kind of thing. And in addition to the washies that I'd already used, in addition, I did the moon and the constellations, but I also added this bluish purpley kind of world map washi from Simply Gilded as well. And then this page is going to be my travel log. So I'm basically just going to list the travels that we take during this installment. Here is my books read, my Lola's craft journal, journaling card art print that I inserted there, my shows to watch printable with another piece of that Simply Gilded acetate, my movie log. I have a plan for what's going here, but I haven't got it sorted yet. I did add in my social media, and then I'm going to make a printable for currently for podcasts, YouTube channels I'm currently watching, and Spotify playlists. But I may be adding some extra pages in here, so I'm actually going to leave a few pages extra for collections. I like to have all of my collections at the front if I can help it. And then we are going to get into the actual monthly setup. So today we're going to do the monthly setup pages as well as the first week of April. I do have a lot of freebies that I'm going to be using that are on my Buy Me a Coffee page. So I have a Buy Me a Coffee page which has lots of downloadable freebies that you can go to the Buy Me a Coffee, which is just Savvy Charmed Life. At Savvy Charmed Life is my Buy Me a Coffee name or tag, and it is a place where if you feel inclined, you can support my channel by donating a tiny bit of money to buy me a coffee. But you also don't have to feel like obligated to do that in any way. Honestly, the best way that you can possibly support me and my channel is by subscribing to the channel and by liking my videos. Subscribing is really, really important because I'm trying to reach my first like big goal of getting 1,000 subscribers, because you cannot monetize your YouTube channel until you reach 1,000 subscribers and have a certain amount of views. So actually watching as much of my video as you can, or that you feel comfortable with. Once again, I don't want to make you feel like you're obligated to do it anyway. That's why I include chapters. So if there's certain parts you want to watch and others you don't, that's okay. I'm just telling you ways that you can support me, other than donating money to support me. But you can support the channel by just subscribing. And you can also support me by liking my videos. And then you also can just support me by being a part of the family and the community. So I do have that Buy Me a Coffee page where you can download freebies each month. So I'm going to be making my own little monthly dashboard page, as well as my month at a glance, and then probably like a vellum insert. And all of these will be available to download on that Buy Me a Coffee page for free. I may here and there include some things that you could also purchase if you wanted to. Like I know I have on there, it's only $1, but I also have a like a my week dashboard where you can track like your schedule, your meals, and your exercise routine for the week. So I have a printable for that, which you can download for $1, but most of the downloads or the printables will be for free, will be free downloads. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to donate any money to have access to the freebies. You just have to go onto my Buy Me a Coffee, and I do think you have to register, so I think you have to like share your email, but other than that, it is completely free, and it's just a way for us to connect in another way. So I will link, of course, below my Buy Me a Coffee page if you would like to use my freebies each month. And the great thing about these dashboards is that I don't put the actual calendar here, and I give you 1 to 31 on every month so that you can reuse them anytime that you want. So you can use this next year if you wanted to. You can use it 3 years from now. Download it and use it as many times as you want. A lot of times when I'm making these, I'm making them from clip art that I find on Etsy, and I'm also making them on Canva. But yeah, I love making my own dashboards and my own inserts. I also am going to be using this insert that I found on Etsy for my monthly view, because I want to start using a monthly view again. I think I'm probably going to use the month at a glance one for probably my content calendar, and then this will be my like actual like calendar, at least that's the plan. And then we also have some kits, so I'm going to use this Boulder Bon Hobonichi cousin kit in my month at a glance my actual monthly view. So I'm going to try to use that. And then this is the little kit that it's really just the full boxes from Planner Pixie Co. that I'm be using for the first week. It's just a really fun like Cinderella spring cleaning kind of like kit. So those are all of the things that we're going to be using in this monthly setup. So the first things first is we are going to paste these two onto these two pages and then insert our vellum. I'm also going to choose some washies that I want to use that kind of go with this spring theme. So I have my planner cart right next to me so that I can pull out my washi tapes, and I think I may use, kind of leaning towards like this one that's like houses and stuff, because it's very French. And then I think I'm going to use the bicycle one incorporated into this setup. So first things first is to add our inserts. So I hope you guys are doing well. I actually started this video and then decided to start it over because my washing machine behind me was going and it was getting super loud, and this is like the only time I can film. Me and my husband are both leaving for a conference that he's actually presenting at, and I'm actually on the board of the people that are putting on the conference. So this is like the only time I have to film this April plan with me. And I really wanted it to be posted this Friday. So I'm really excited and wanted to go ahead and get it done. But the washing machine sound, at first I was like, please forgive the washing machine sound that you hear in the background. But it was just getting so bad that I was like, I cannot force these people to like listen to this. This is insane. So I decided to start the video over. So for my tip-ins, I just use the washi tape method. So the washi tape method is, get my ruler out, where you just add a piece of washi tape on either side. So I start with usually the left side of the paper, and you put it so that like half of it is on the paper and the other half isn't. And I usually like to kind of fold it over just a little bit like so, and then line it up, and yeah, okay. And then I push it into the binding with the ruler, and then I kind of lean one side and the other so that it gets attached on both sides. And then I do the same thing on the other side. I like this method because if something goes wrong or I made a mistake, it's not like permanently in there. Like I can easily take it out and start again. Okay, there we go. I do think I might need to trim a little bit, that is my husband, guys, off the top here. There we go. All right, I think that's perfect. All right, so this is our monthly overview page. I just realized that's like really stuck on there. Okay, so this is just our like dashboard page. So we have this really cute fashion girl. It could be Paris, but it could also be like any like fun street. It could be Bath, England. It could be, I'm watching Sanditon right now. I love I love British period dramas. It could really be any fun street, but it has like a little like scooter in the background that's pink. This beautiful pink house with the girl having some tea on the front, in the front. And then I went with this set actually came with a bulldog, but I actually got some printable, like digital download clip art of Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, because I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and I previously had a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and I went with the tricolor because that's the color of the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel that I have had, and I think the most popular is the Blenheim or Blenheim, which is like the blonde and brown, like the brown and white color Cavaliers. But I love tricolor, and my dogs have always been tricolor, so I added a little Cavalier King Charles Spaniel to all of the printables, the tip-in for the vellum, and this is going to be a printable that you can download on my Buy Me a Coffee, but I just buy vellum like on Amazon, or you can also buy it at a craft store, and then I just printed it onto the vellum. But I found this quote, I just searched for dog quotes and found this quote that says, "My fashion philosophy is, if you're not covered in dog hair, your life is empty," by Elaine Boosler. I don't know who she is, but I love that quote, and I thought it really, really fit. So we have the Cavalier here with a fun little pink bow. And then here is our month at a glance. Like I said, I think I'm going to use this for my content calendar. And then we have another little cavalier on the chair and the tea set here. So I love the colors. I love the pinks. If you want a different fashion girl with a different skin tone or hair color, just either shoot me an email. I think you can message me on the Buy Me a Coffee, or send me a message on Instagram at savvycharmedlife. Either way, but just send me a message letting me know that you want a different skin tone or hair color, and I would be happy to make you one. But I will of course link the clip art set that I used below. I did create these on Canva pretty easily, but they will be available for free download for you. And then on this page, we are going to insert our calendar view. Actually, I think I might be like cutting this one down just a little bit more. These calendar views, you can get lots of freebie ones and probably make them pretty easily yourself, but I got these myself from Hourglass Planners on Etsy. It was just another one of those things where I didn't want to worry about having to make one myself, so I paid somebody else pretty inexpensively on Etsy to make it for me. So we are going to tape these in, and then we're going to use the sticker kit to I always like to go right up to the edge of the outside part of the page if possible, because I like to give the middle as much clearance as possible for the binding, or else you can get stuck. Is it out? Do I need to replace it already? I'm gonna see if there's like a mistake. I feel like I just replaced this tape, y'all. But yeah, it is empty. Okay. So I have like an automatic what am I trying to say? Or at least I was. I might have canceled it to save money, but I have it on like automatic shipment, the refills for these. And when I do these setups, like I end up using a lot of tape. But what was I saying, y'all? I like to give it as much clearance in the middle of the page so that the binding has room to open and close, because if you don't, you can tell when you refill this, it like just runs so much smoother. Otherwise, if you don't like give it enough clearance in the middle, it'll kind of get stuck. I'm trying to like do it so that it is somewhat like lined up with the other side of the page. But like if there's too much in the middle, then it'll get like kind of stuck and it won't want to turn as easily. All right, so now that we've done that, I am going to try and use these stickers. I don't think I'll need the April sticker though, I just realized. Let's see. Is this too big? Yeah, it is. All right, so I ended up adding those stickers. I had to kind of cut them down a little bit though. And I'm hoping, these I'm probably gonna have to overlap a little bit. It's okay, because they're like the same colors. I think it's okay. I also got new tweezers because my other ones got like dented, and these have like the flat side on this side and the side on the other, and I think these are just like Revlon or something. I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like this end's like hitting me, so I might want to get like new tweezers. I'm kind of wanting the kind that like the kind that like are at an angle, if you know what I'm talking about. I have to cut this one off on the end. So what happens when you try to use a different kit to work in a different setup? But it looks like it's working, so it's okay. The question is do I want to use the date dots? I don't know if I do. I'm gonna try a couple. I think these are pretty good at removing, so we will try and we will see. It depends on like if they're too big, but I think I will use them for some color. They're not too big. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, as y'all remember, about getting back into Stalogy again. I've just missed it. I started like watching a bunch of videos of like my favorite like Sheena, and I started watching, is it Vixen Plans, or I'm trying to remember what hers is called. I can't remember. But I started watching a bunch of new setup videos, and it's just been like renewing my desire to be back in Stalogy again. I've been using Stalogies since I think like 2018 or 2019. I think maybe 2019. It was before COVID. I know that. When you see this, you will not have seen, but I did film and will be uploading soon a video kind of just explaining like how I bullet journal and how I use Stalogy, like what my method of planning is basically in Stalogy. And I share like all of the Stalogies I've done, and I think I've done 6 so far. I'm pretty sure this is my 7th Stalogy notebook, so definitely be on the lookout for that video, especially if you're curious like what my method of planning is, what aspects of bullet journaling I use and what I don't, and it'll kind of explain a little bit more like just how I plan and what my method of planning in Stalogy is. So I think the thing about Stalogy for me personally is that it just really helps with my ADHD brain to be a little bit more free. Like I don't like, and that's what I learned from the cousin, is that I don't like being bound to certain layouts. Like I like being able to mix things up and change things depending on my mood or my needs, or, you know, not have a calendar set up at all if I don't need it that particular month. Like if I'm doing nothing in July and I just want a place to like add some washi and write some to-do lists, I want to be able to do that, you know. So I think that's why I always come back to the Stalogy, and why I love it so much is because I have the freedom to be me and just do whatever I want, you know, depending on what I need and how I feel at the time. So I think that's why I always find my way back in the end, guys. And it has evolved. Like sometimes I keep a master to-do list, which I do think I'm going to use in this installment because I have a jumbo sticker that we're going to add on the next page. And then I do want my currently set up. Y'all, I apologize for my dry hands too. Okay, so that is our monthly view. And then I have this jumbo sticker from Shine Sticker Co. that I also wanted to include. Although I have mixed feelings about it because I'm wondering if maybe I should wait and use this a month when I don't need a full calendar view. Like maybe I'll use this in like June or July, but I don't need this view. It has like the mini calendar and I'm like, I've already got 2 calendars. Like I've got this calendar and I've got this calendar. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might, you know what, why don't we use, I think I'm gonna cut these flowers in half. Bear with me. Do one here. And one here. And then I'm gonna use this month sticker. And then I'm also gonna use some of this washi here. Here we go. I have mixed feelings about this, but we're going with it, guys. All right. So here, I'm gonna put this here. This here. And then, trying to think through this for a second. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, I think I'll put this one like right here. I need to get out my stickers for it. Okay. Get myself a pilot. These are kind of slick. All right, this is gonna be Master To Do. And then this is going to be Health. Currently. And then this is going to be Social Stats. Let's see if I can find my, I'm trying to remember which sticker pouch they're in. They're in with the foiled, but I can't remember if I put them in here or if they are in the other one. They might be in the other one. Did I put them in with foiled? Hopefully I did. I don't think they're in here. Oh no. Let's see. Well, there's that one. All right, I'm gonna have to go find it. I have basically these Sarah Elizabeth Prince stickers, and they are foiled YouTube and Instagram stickers, but I think I'm going to have to wait and get them later because I think they're in another location. I'm just not sure where. I think I might have them like in a, but I'm gonna put like Instagram and YouTube like right here. This is where I'll put like currently like what I'm listening to, what I'm reading, all of that fun stuff. And then this is where I usually track like my inches, but just, and might also just journal about how my health is going. And then this will be the Master To Do. And then this is where our dailies are going to start. And like I said, let me see if I can find another washi that will work with our first week of dailies. I don't do daily setups. I only do weeklies. I mean, I don't do weekly setups. I only do dailies. I'm like, why can I not talk? I think I either want to use this one. I also have the one with the pink. I think I'm gonna incorporate the pink. There's a lot of pinks and blues on this one. So we will incorporate these two. All right, and then I also need to get out some, I'm pretty sure they're here, my daily tabs. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I am going to use the smaller here, and then I'm going to, also I realized I need to find my date dots. That's one of the thicker ones. Let's see. There they are. So I think I'm gonna use, hopefully maybe pink is what I'm kind of leaning towards. Let's see. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough for that. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna use, is, and you can kind of see how it all comes together. So we're gonna use these washies here along with our Cinderella Spring Cleaning Kit, these date covers from Simply Gilded, and then these date dots from Simply Gilded. And then we're gonna layer. So I'm going to take this washi and literally just stick it like this. And we are just gonna start with the first Monday in April, which is the 3rd. And we're gonna stick on, did I lose them? Where'd they go? These layered. So, see if I can get them all. So we're gonna layer it like so over the washi, and then do the same with the date dots. Just stick it right below like that. And then we will pick which, I think I'm gonna save the double boxes for the weekend. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm gonna try to see if I can find any to-do lists, like heart checklists, that I may have extras of as well. And those will be in my sticker binder, so we will look for that in a second. So I was thinking I was just gonna try to use what I have and not, so that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm gonna do Saturday and Sunday on one page, but I'm gonna do the double boxes first and then figure out where I want the washi to go. So Monday, Tuesday. I was thinking I was gonna do a no spin and just try to use what I have, but then I went and like made an order. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Hello Petite. I haven't ordered anything from her in ages, and it always takes like a while to get here because she's in Portugal. So when I do order something from her, I want to make sure that I like, you know, that it's worthwhile and that I order like enough to like justify like the shipping cost and waiting for it to come and everything. Little bird is so cute. I'm trying to decide whether to just put it in the mid. I'm kind of leaning towards just putting it in the middle of the page. All right. And then we'll put a Saturday here, and then Sunday at the bottom. I think this kit is just so cute, y'all. It's so cute. But yeah, so I placed this like big order with Hello Petite, and then I had some reward points with Sweet Kawaii Design. Yeah, I was gonna like try to use leftovers and use my stash and use washi tape and all that fun stuff, and I went and ordered a bunch of stuff. So y'all will at least get an unboxing out of it, right? You'll get a sticker haul. Oh my gosh. I have no self-control apparently. I will say that, like, y'all know from my budgeting videos that I am trying to save money. So just so you know that when I do spend money on things like stickers, it is money either from my allowance that I have, you know, like me and my husband like give ourselves an allowance every month, or it's from things that I sold like on Poshmark. So it's like money that I've earned that I'm spending, but I was trying to like save up for something totally different, and yeah, did not turn out the way I meant it to. All right, so we're gonna look in here and see if we have any like pinks or blues in the heart checklist. Okay, let's see what we got. Do I have any that'll like be the same? Let's see. That would be like uniform. At least Monday through Thursday. Like this one's super cute, but I only have one of them. And these colors might work, but I only have 3. I could do like the little mini ones in blues and pinks. How about that? I'm just gonna pull off all of the blues and the pinks that I have. I think I'm just gonna do, I'm trying to decide if I wanna do like enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 6. And then do this one for 7. Okay. All right, I just like having, if I can, like a definitive, like this is where my to-do list goes. I also have some new washi tape that I need to pull out that I'm gonna use for my like schedule section. I also think I'm gonna try to alternate the colors as well. Do like a pink and then a blue, and then a pink and then a blue. I thought I picked out 7, but apparently I only did 6. That's okay. We'll do a to-do list like right here for the whole weekend. Okay, let me see if I can find that new washi that I got. Checking to see if I put it in with my storage, but it might be sitting like somewhere else entirely, just like waiting for me to find it. I was thinking I hadn't even opened it yet. And it's new like time washi, but I don't really need it on this week anyway, so maybe I'll just find it later and we will do that on another week is probably what we will end up doing. Do I want to put this April sticker anywhere? Maybe I'll put it there. How about we put it here? April, there we go. All right, so now we will do our flip through. Basically, I'm gonna hold off because this is spring break, so I don't really need a schedule section. But in the future, I wanna have like and I can just write it out myself. But I do like having like a 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. like actual like time right here. And I got some new washi from Stationery Pal that is like washi that gives you like the time. So let's zoom in just the tiniest bit and I will give you guys the monthly flip through. All right, so this is our monthly dashboard with our fun fashion girl and a Fun City having tea with her Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Or my fashion philosophy is, if you're not covered in dog hair, your life is empty. Little tip in vellum. Our month at a glance, which like I said, I will be using for my content calendar this particular month. This is our actual like month calendar view. This is going to be our this month for health. Currently, like I said, like it'll be like reading, listening, feeling, dreaming, planning, whatever. And then my social stats will go down here. This is going to be my master to do, where just basically kind of like a brain dump essentially, where I can just like dump any like things I know I have to get done that I'm not sure what day, but I want to make sure it's written down. We'll go there. And then this is our first week of dailies with our really fun, I realized I didn't use, I'm gonna put a second one here just for fun. There we go. I didn't use all the full boxes and I don't want to be wasteful. With our fun Cinderella spring cleaning or Simply Gilded bow, like pink and green washi, Simply Gilded date covers, and Simply Gilded date dots. And then these little heart checklists are leftovers, I think, from either Creating & Co. or Cricut Paper Co. I always get the two confused, I'm not sure. But this is our first week in April. Okay guys, I hope you loved my little April plan with me. I'm gonna post this hopefully in time so that you are able to download these freebies if you want to. The freebies are in the format of an 8.5 by 11 like full page size. For a B6, I print them down to around 59%. I do have to cut them down still a little bit more. So if you want to give it a little less clearance, you might want to do it more like 50%. But anywhere from like 50 to 59%. You don't want to go any lower than that or it'll be like super small on the page. But A5, if you have an A5 planner, I usually print it where it's like 2 to a page. Like where 2 are printed on 1 page, so it's like basically half the page, and that's usually the right size for an A5. I did find like a video guide once upon a time that gave you like for all the different planner sizes what amount to shrink it to. So basically the 8.5 by 11 for a B6 size, when you go to your printer view, you go to the shrink section and you put in the percentage. So like I said, you want to do around like 55 to 59%. 59% is usually what I do to when you're printing, and then it'll print it smaller on the page, and then you can cut it out and it'll fit into your B6 planner. So like I said, these freebies are on my Buy Me a Coffee, which will be linked below. You have no obligation to actually like donate any money. Once again, the best way to support me is by liking and subscribing my videos, and you have there's no expectation for the freebies. You can just go on there, download them, and enjoy. I will be trying to do my monthly setups by the mid part of every month so that you can see the freebies, but even if I haven't posted the next monthly plan with me, always check by like mid-month on my Buy Me a Coffee, and the next month's freebie will probably be there, and I'm probably going to be leaving the last month's freebie up until at least the end of that month, if that makes sense. So right now, for instance, while I'm filming this, and until the end of March, we do have a fun March freebie. I didn't use in a planner, but I did use on my desktop as well as on my phone and on my iPad. What you're going to be getting is the desktop view. So it's like a desktop organizer that gives you like a decorative matching desktop background with like sections. So I'm gonna give you like a little screenshot of like what my desktop actually looks like, where you can organize your folders and make your desktop really beautiful and decorative, as well as a screenshot of what my phone looks like, for instance. So I basically use the same image to like make sure like all of my things, my planner, my desktop on my MacBook, my iPhone screen, everything is coordinated. And I just really like it. I think it's really fun. So your freebies on Buy Me a Coffee will be this, the vellum printable, as well as the month at a glance printable, and then also the desktop download printable will also be, all of those will be available for free every single month. I may be adding more things to it as I make new printables. So like I know I want to make a printable eventually for like I showed you back here for my currently. I want to make a printable for here. So once I make that, I may make it available to you guys. It depends on the amount of work that I put into it, whether or not I decide to offer it for free or charge you a tiny bit. If it's something that actually like is mine, I created it on my own, and I put a lot of work into it, I might charge you. But like I said, the one that I have on there that I made myself right now is only like $1, so it's not going to be like a big charge, but I might charge for it. But the monthly planner pages that will be available every month are going to be completely free. So just go check out my Buy Me a Coffee and return to it every month to see what the new freebies are. So if you loved this particular video, if you love Stalogy setups, Stalogy plan with me's, if you just love planner related everything, then definitely hit that subscribe button, because I would love to welcome you to the Savvy Charm Life family. And then if you liked this particular setup, then definitely hit that like button as well. Okay guys, thank you for bearing with me today, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.
But I can hear raindrops step dancing on the